In this video, we will focus on the Inkjet special, which of course includes its utility in Salmon Run. I hope that by the end, you will have all the insight that you need to fully utilize this powerful weapon, not only in Salmon Run, but also in the other game modes. Don't forget to leave a like if you find that you take a liking to my totally legit production. The Inkjet is first and foremost a hovering jetpack. It does include an ink missile launcher, which is very powerful, but we'll talk about that later. Upon activating your Inkjet, you are afforded a unique new set of mobility options, namely hovering, boost jumping, diving, and walking on graded floors. Wait, no, I think you could do that last one already. Being able to double jump is new though. It is also worth mentioning that as you hover, your Inkjet creates a trail of ink below you, and damages any foes that are hit in your jet streams. When you come under enemy fire, don't forget that you can enter squid form to dive out of the way, and even swim in your ink if you so desire. To fly over large expanses, your Inkjet can perform repeated boost jumps at a set interval. It is more effective to wait until you've lost some height before boosting than it is to jump at the moment you leave the ledge. Following this practice will allow you to cover wider gaps. The Inkjet has an additional secret feature. You see, when the time limit on your Inkjet expires, you return to the last place on the ground where your feet were touching. If you are clever, you can keep your landing spot hidden away from enemy players who like to camp and wait to splat you when you land. A peculiar quirk of this mechanic is that if you swim in an ink rail and activate your Inkjet before touching the ground, you will always land at the base of the rail, even if you never actually stood there. Oh, by the way, don't worry about falling off the map and splatting. The Inkjet will simply expire and send you back to your landing spot if you happen to fall off. I would now like to explain the effect that Special Power-Up has on your Inkjet. The Inkjet's duration will be increased up to a maximum of 1 second longer than normal. Its missile impact explosion radius will also be enlarged, which applies to damage and turf coverage. Something to keep in mind is that your missile launcher has a limited range, after which your missiles will disappear. Also, this weapon is fully automatic, so to fire at the maximum rate, you can simply hold down the right trigger. Your shots will take a bit to reach your target, so practicing hitting moving targets with your Inkjet is a good idea. If you bought the Octo expansion like a good boy, you can use the Inkjet stations to train your skills. This is an especially nice way to practice, since you don't have to waste time charging your special. Once you start hitting your targets, you'll notice that your Inkjet deals 120 damage on direct impact. This is an instant splat for enemy players. Before you become that skilled, you'll get a lot of near hits, which will deal 30 damage or 50 damage if you're really close. We now come to the part of the video where I teach you how to cook salmonid with the weapon in question. Unlike enemy players, salmonid do not carry guns, so your Inkjet is an effective way to escape from their clutches. My favorite thing about using the Inkjet in Salmon Run is destroying flyfish, which, with a bit of practice, can be done with ease. Just aim for the back rim of their bottle missile launcher coolers. Your jetpack missile launcher amalgamation also excels at exploding stingers and steelheads. It's pretty self-explanatory how to go about defeating them. As you can see, it's very desirable to become proficient at utilizing the powerful weapon that is the Inkjet. Let me know your thoughts on our productive discussion on this topic, and of course, subscribe and click the bell icon to be notified when my videos are released. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you later.